Hey YouTube, this is Keisha, Change for Life 34, back again with another video. Okay, I want to let you guys know what happened from last week. Okay, I went to go see the dietitian on the 10th of this month. Everything went good, whatever. She told me that my insurance required me to lose 10 pounds before I could have surgery and everything. So I was like, okay. Since I had already lost 5.4 pounds, she said, well, you just need to lose 4.4 pounds more. So I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I lost my 4.4 pounds that I did, and I went in and I got weighed and everything. So she documented how much I lost or whatever. So the surgeon's nurse, she was like, well, I'll give this to the dietitian and she'll just record it and get back with you or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So last week I had called and I wanted to know what else did I have to do so far as my surgery wise. And the girl there, she was like, well, I'll just have the nurse call you, the surgeon nurse call you, and she'll tell you, what you need to do or whatever, if there's anything else you need to do. So I'm like, okay. So I say, what, Monday, probably? Yeah. Monday. Either Monday. Was it Monday? I'm not sure. One of them days last week, whatever, she called me back and she was like, well, the dietitian said that you're going to have to do a 6-month supervised diet. And I was like, what? So this lady telling me all this, and I'm like confused, like, well, excuse me, but that's not what she told me. She didn't tell me I had to do no 6-month diet thing or whatever you're talking about. She told me that my insurance required me to lose 10 pounds. She didn't, tell me that I had to be on a supervised diet for 6 months. So, y'all, this lady sitting here telling me all this mess, and I'm trying to tell her that that's not what the dietitian told me when I went to my appointment. And she was like, well, that's what you need to do, and if you have any questions, just call back or make an appointment with her to see what's going on and stuff. So she was kind of talking to me like I was stupid, y'all. I mean, she was talking to me like, okay, like I was dumb. It took every fiber in me or whatever not to go off on this lady, cause I was finna snap. I was so upset, y'all. I was like, I know they ain't trying to set me back, and I'm already moving forward, and they trying to push me I don't know how many feet back. I was like, if I needed to be on a 6-month supervised diet, then she should have told me that in the beginning. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna make another appointment with her and go in there and clear up some things, because right now I'm kind of confused about what's going on. Y'all, that lady was about to make me go ham for real. So I just called back and I made an appointment and everything. I explained to the lady that was at the desk and everything in general surgery, and I was telling her that, I'm kind of confused because the dietitian told me one thing and then there's a nurse telling me another thing. So I'm like, I'm really confused right now because somebody don't know what they talking about. So she was like, well, I'll just make you an appointment and you can come in and talk to her. So I'm like, okay. So my appointment was supposed to be today at 1:30 to go and talk to the dietitian and everything. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. I'll do it after I'm done. Good night. Sorry, y'all. It's my daughter. Time for her to go to bed. Anyway, so like I said, I was supposed to have an appointment today with the dietitian. So this morning, the aide called me and she was like, Mary Jean, which is the dietitian, she was like, Mary Jean wanted me to call you to let you know that you don't have to come in today because you just had an appointment with her on the 10th and it's too soon and she'll see you back in November. So I'm like, okay. I said I really wanted to make an appointment with her to clear up some things about what this other nurse told me last week about saying that I had to do a 6-month supervised diet and everything. She was like, well, I don't see that on here. She was like, well, hold on and I'll let you talk to the surgeon's nurse. I was like, okay, that's good. So I'm like thinking in my head like, okay, that's who I was supposed to be talking to in the first place anyway, not some other whoever she was calling me, telling me all this mess. So the surgeon's nurse got on the phone and she was like, can I help you? I was pretty much holding for you, to talk to you about what had went on last week about this other nurse calling me saying I had to be on a supervised diet for 6 months. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. She had, got it wrong and everything. It was a miscommunication. I'm so sorry about that. And I was like, okay. And I said, I just want to make sure that we all on the same page because we're not on the same page right now. And I want to make sure I got my information right. So she was just pretty much telling me that, she was pretty much telling me that she wanted me to lose 4.6 to 10 pounds. I said, okay, is that in a week? And she's like, oh no, she wants you to just lose 4.6 to 10 pounds before you come back and see her in November, which my appointment with her is November 28th to do a follow-up with her. So by the time I go back in November, she wants me to at least lose, been on lost some more weight or whatever. So she was pretty much telling me that that she want to make sure that you're not that you're exercising everything, starting to exercise and everything again, and you're not drinking soda and stuff, which I don't drink soda. I've gave up soda a long time ago. That you're eating, the right foods and stuff, and she wants you to be able to be successful with this lap band because a lot of people get the lap band and they think it's like a quick fix and everything, and she said they're not very successful with it. So she wanted to make sure that you're doing everything right now, so by the time you do have your surgery, you won't have to, take a step back and do what you was doing before, since this is going to be a big life-changing experience right here. So she want to make sure that everything is good on my end, which is understandable. So she was just telling me, what she had on her papers and everything, and she was like, well, I hope everything makes sense or whatever. I said, yeah, it does now, thank you very much, because I got stuff cleared up. And she was like, okay. She was like, well, she'll see you back on November 28th, and when you come back on the 28th, then hopefully you've been lost some more and enough to where she can go ahead and schedule your surgery. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So yeah, y'all, I was like relieved about what she said and everything, because I was really upset last week. I was heated, y'all. I was snapping off, and I was like, wow, I know I don't have to do a supervised diet for 6 months, and she could have told me that straight from the beginning, and I would not be going through this right now, whatever. So I'm glad it was false information or whatever. So that's good. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I really ain't got nothing else to talk about, really.
I got some food for the food drive out. See?
I got, I'm sorry, y'all. My daughter confusing me. You know, kids always try to talk to you when you trying to do something on the phone. That just burns me up. But, yeah, I really don't, have anything else to say right now. But, you know, it's going to be a busy week starting for me in a couple of months. Because school did just start yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, actually today. So I'm going to be pretty busy. And I'm going to try to make my videos weekly on Mondays. So hopefully next Monday I'll make another one. If not, then I'll try to make one of those days next week if I don't do it on Monday. But right now, I'm just trying to relax. You see, I got on my hair bonnet or whatever. You know, I still got on my work shirt and everything from work. Haven't took that off yet. I'm just trying to get comfortable until it's time for me to get ready to go to bed, y'all. But, yeah. I just want to say thank you for all the comments that I received from my last video that I did. I appreciate all the good comments and feedback and everything from you guys. And thank you to my new subscribers and to everybody that subscribed to my channel. So I haven't been on YouTube in a while because I've been doing other things, but I'm gonna start looking at, you know, watching the videos, trying to keep up to date with you guys with their videos and all that. So yeah, until next week, you guys, everybody stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye, guys.